Hello everyone, it's Cress aka Lady Taka, and it is time for a thrift store and rummage sale finds video. Now this is over the last 8 or 9 days or so. I didn't really film last weekend after shopping because I found so few items. So, today I did go thrifting. And yesterday I went to one estate sale because I'm in a mourning period. Because yesterday morning my dog's chain broke and he ran off and we found him dead. I assume a car hit him, but he didn't have any lacerations or anything. It was very weird. So yesterday while I was mourning, I went to an estate sale for some retail therapy. I paid $1/4 for this because it was a really cute bear. It was only later I realized that they had glued back on the handle at some point. So, but for $1/4, not too mad about that. And then the only other thing I saved was for $5 were these cute little cow and bull. And they aren't chipped, but they are missing some of their flowers. The flowers are there, aren't chipped at all, but obviously some of her flowers for her whole lei have come off, and a few of his flowers have come off as well. But otherwise, they're not chipped or cracked. They just have some missing things. Her halo is still there. His bow is still in the back of his head. I probably paid up a little, but again, it was called grief shopping. So we'll probably still try to sell them as is. And then today, when I went to Goodwill, I found this little dog plate. My dog was not a St. Bernard, but I kind of did want to find a dog thing today. It's the Ohio St. Bernard Club Specialty Show, September 26th, 1987. So definitely vintagey. And I also got something flowered because today's flower day, which is why I'm wearing flowers. And I found this in Shadow Iris for 79 cents. It's a square plate. I've only found round plates, which I did find 7 dinner-sized plates and a platter this weekend in this. I'm generally keeping all the plates for me. You can see the difference between them. They're both dinner plates. I am planning to list in my Etsy shop the mugs I got in a lot a couple weeks ago and the sugar and creamer. So I do plan to sell the dog one. Again, all animal things go to charity. Last week, I really didn't find much rummage sailing. Like this weekend, I did a little better. I found this for $1. It says made in Indonesia. It's a bit of a crab, and since that's my sign for Cancer, I decided to grab him. I haven't been able to find a comparable thing to figure out if I paid well, underpaid, overpaid. And of course, someone has to call while I'm doing the video. So I did find a lot of 4 of these, and I did find they all came together originally in a box. They're Star Wars ships, and they're called the Hero series. So I think this one's Ghost. I've got the Millennium Falcon, which I got that Millennium Falcon speaker a while back this summer. The Sand Chaser, I think, and then one other. But they're little Hot Wheels things, and they all have their stands. So for $1 a piece, I felt like I did pretty well. I did do good with seasonal items this last week. This is my only find from St. Benny's and Marquette. And it is a butterball turkey, which means he'll probably stay with me because I don't have one yet, and I collect advertising icons. So he's a little bobblehead. And I found a cute rabbit planter. There's a whole 79 cents at Goodwill, I believe. And it's from 1987. It's a Teleflora thing. So I don't know if I'll wait and list this later in the year closer to spring or not. Let's see. Other seasonal items. I got this for $1 at a rummage sale. It's just a glass orange pumpkin. So I'll probably list that right away. It's not hand blown. I can't date it really, so I'm just going to assume it's 1999 and go with it. And then I got these two for $1. Cool Hardy's glow in the dark candy buckets, which I will list them together. And they really do glow well. One just says Happy Halloween, trick or treat, and has normal characters. And this one has the rules. Follow the Hardy's trick or treat safety rules. Wear bright clothing. Make your costume sure it doesn't cover your face. Make sure you won't trip over your costume. Stay on the sidewalk and take along a flashlight. Let an adult inspect your treats before you eat them. So I thought those were pretty cool. And then I just grabbed this from the free box. I figured if nothing else, it was a lot of beads. Speaking of beads, I went and got my hair cut, and I had beaded something for my hairstylist's tip. And she had found these while cleaning out, so I got some beads from her. And this also was in the free box. It's a little Hamm's keychain bottle opener. So it says Hamm's on the one side, and on the other it says land by the water, land of the water, born on the land of by the water kind of thing. And I think it twists, and so you can open your bottle of Hamm's. Figured for saving it for free, I could sell it cheap. Thing I just got today, I don't get too much Fire King milk glass things, but this is actually for a Sunbeam mixer, and it is perfect condition, and it was only $1. So I figured I could list it my Etsy and find it a home with an actual Sunbeam mixer. And this is a nice one because it has a little spout in it. There's a lot of clear bowls up right now, but not too many milk glass bowls, so that's nice. I rescued these two today for half off, so paid $1 for both of them. You may recognize them. I bought the green one about 3 weeks ago, so I decided, his friends came out this week, so I decided to go grab them. Another weird Goodwill find. I think I either spent 50 cents or $1 because I can't remember if this tag was half off, but it's an interesting artwork piece of a carriage, motorcycle, rickshaw kind of thing. It's metal and plastic components, and I just thought it would look neat sitting on the shelf. This I also got from a free box this last weekend. I'm going to put it in my Foley kit, my sound effects kit, which sadly I don't get to do my standard thing because it conflicts with Rocky Horror this year. But this little rattle is made in Israel. And then the last thing I got, which was today, for $2, was this grab bag of pendants and jewelry. And I think I have to rip it open because there's no way to save the bag. So for $2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is why I grabbed it, because this reminded me of elvish doors in Lord of the Rings. So let's see if I can get the doors to open, is the question. Or if it's just a trick. They don't open. Come on. They feel like they open. There we go. Okay, so it's like a locket. You can put what you want inside of it. So I think that's worth $2 alone in the bag. I think I can get my money's worth back with just that piece. There's this little leaf, which I'll probably make an ornament out of. There's a couple of these things. This was obviously like probably for the shoe or pair of shoes or something. That the backings are a little different. There's a little drop down thing. I'll probably just make an ornament out of that. Here's another one that has like one thing for a pendant, just some rhinestones. A couple crosses here. We got this one. And This one, I think I definitely got my money's worth. This thing of a heart with a red thing in it. And the other reason I bought the bag, because I had to like at least 2 items for $2. So I had the elf store and then this little owl pendant. And I don't see any markings outright, but I'll have to look closer with a magnifying glass. So just a quick video of my thrift finds, so now I can go list what I can. I'm keeping the ships because they're too modern to sell on Etsy, plus I seem to have found ships this summer. I found Star Trek ships earlier in the summer. So I'll list some things I'll keep. So I'll link Trash Couture Treasures down below. I did get a Loot Crate, Fright Crate finally from May, but it wasn't worth showing you because out of the 5 things, 2 things were from Loot Crates in the past that I already had. So I'm pretty much pissed at Loot Crate for right now until they can up their game back up. I'm not even going to advertise for them. So thanks for watching.